What's up, guys? Way as far as I can tell, it's time to have another one of these videos, which is fun because, as far as I know, you haven't seen one of these videos yet. Let's talk. Because since launching this new channel of mine, I have filmed one video where I had the kind of like really uncertain energy, and I like having certain energy on this channel. It's just my favorite way to make videos, but it's also where I have the most to learn, I think, is that really involvement in what I do. I ended up scrapping that video because it wasn't right, it didn't hit, it was a little too long for what it was, a little meandering, and it was just kind of like, it felt like sad boy. And not that it's, not that being sad boy is wrong, but I was like apologetic sad boy. I didn't know what to do with it. I still don't know what to do with it, but I have that energy again, and whenever I'm feeling that energy and it's time for me to make a video, the only thing I can really do is make the video anyway, allow the video to be what the video is going to be, and allow the filming session to be what the filming session is going to be. So I have to film these sad boy little moments, and if I'm unapologetic about it, maybe it'll make a better video, even just for myself to watch. And maybe I won't do anything with these yet, or I'll bundle them together into something different. Like, I'm not positive what's going on here exactly, but I figured I'd try and talk it and myself through what's going on, and then hopefully I can get through this part of life and into the next, because there's so much I'm excited about for today. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing now first. And the entire reason that I am here now is because I had wanted to film some videos ahead of time so that I could be in VR with my boyfriend today, unapologetically without concern or recalcitrance, because I want to move both of my base stations into the bedroom just because we're going to have some exciting times going on here soon. And I want to make sure that I'm all the way as tracked as possible and we can engage in as many so that the field of it's just it will be important to have two base stations in my bedroom for better tracking purposes than it is to only have one in the bedroom, which is what I normally have for dates. And there's not any particular reason for that. I just kind of feel like having two base stations in my bedroom for platonic, so we can pray to Jesus, and it'll be a little bit better, I think. And one of my base stations is very easy to move. The other one, though, is still on a tripod, but in like the corner, fed through my desk, oddly enough, because it was super stable there. And I figured, like, there's no reason I would ever need to move this base station. And as it turns out, there's absolutely a reason I want to move the base station, one that's completely worth it. It just takes a little bit of doing, and the second base station is the one that's a challenge to move. I also feel almost offensively blocked by not being able to make videos. Because this is just how I process my emotions. If I don't make videos, I'm not processing my emotions, which means I'm getting all bottled up, and then I just can't really operate in my daily life. Making videos is so important to me, so moving my base stations is not something that I undertake lightly, because that inhibits my ability to make videos as freely as I need in the coming days after moving the base stations. This system is 100% worth it. I am moving the base stations. I am excited for tonight and then the coming days, because we both have today and tomorrow off, and we just, there's plans and ideas for what we can do with that time off, and it's like a two base station kind of experience we have in mind. So the only thing I have going on right now, though, is I had every intention, every meaning, like within my heart, I knew I'm going to film ahead of time, knock out some of these videos, some of these ideas that I've been having, so that I don't have to film the next few days, so that I'm not in any rush to move base stations back, or I'm not logged with like video work I have to do. That was so important to me last night and then today, all while I was setting up for filming and mapping out video titles and what it was I wanted to say. I knew that saying all these things was so important today for my flow in the next coming days. So imagine my deep consternation when I get here to film, and I spent probably like 5-10 minutes like looking at worlds, where should I film, and just kind of feeling like that kind of knot inside of me, which I always feel when I'm kind of out of position. Maybe I shouldn't be filming in VR. What's going on? Like, something's not feeling right. So I had to make this video to kind of talk myself through it, and unfortunately, I think I need to admit a few things. Chief most is, unless something drastic changes in the next few minutes in the duration of this video, I think I gotta be done filming today. And that messes up so much of what I thought that I had wanted to do. But when I get that impulse of like, if it's not the right time to film, then it's not the right time to film, baby. Otherwise, I'll spend a lot of time making garbage, and you people are worth more than garbage. And there's a social update I want to make, and a boyfriend update I want to make, and like technically challenging. Like, I talked a little bit about moving the base stations just now, which was part of this video, and I thought it was going to be a whole video on its own. So maybe I'll just make the other things all part of this video too, and this video will just be an extravaganza. So let's just get to that. Let's just throw some stuff at you. Here we go. I mentioned recently that there's a content creator in Resonite that I would like to make amends with. I haven't done that yet, but I imagine by the time this video goes live, like, that's something I want to tackle soon. And I have a really strange amount of energy balled up into that because of like I am ashamed of like how I acted, but then I don't know how to behave, like interact socially, generally speaking. But then where we both share creative spheres, then I don't know how to share because I don't have anyone to talk about video stuff with. And so there's just a bunch of really weird, like I'm weird about it, and I don't want to make that weird, but that's something that I have to like it's like I just need to take an I was gonna make a whole video about that, but I just mentioned it here instead. I'm doing that soon, and it's taking up so much energy just worrying about that, and probably I'm worrying about nothing. I don't even know. Something else I wanted to talk about is my boyfriend and I did have our first Discord call finally after like a month of dating, which is so interesting, but we've just been doing VR basically every night, so we haven't needed to do a Discord call because VR is way better than any Discord call ever possibly could be. And it was interestingly a really big step for me to take. And interestingly, I doubled down because I have kind of a system in place for when I go into like meditation zones and I'm just like calm and allow the world and my thoughts just kind of happen. Because I've noticed I've been really bottled up lately, so let's just go and just do nothing for a little bit. And then we got on a Discord call though, and I did nothing, but then also on the phone with my boyfriend. It was so sweet. It was such an excellent time, and I wanted to make a whole video about that experience because it was such a good time. One of the other videos I wanted to make today is normal people seem to have found my channel ever so briefly, which was hilarious. And I was gonna make a like, I don't know what to do, but and it's like, actually, I didn't know what to do. I don't do anything about that. It's not even a big deal. It's just kind of funny, and that could have been a whole video. I was gonna like play it up, and it's like, well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. But it was kind of interesting. And then speaking of normies finding my channel, my coworker found my channel, and I was going to make a whole video about like, oh wow, he got so uncomfortable, but only because I can be pretty emotionally honest in a lot of my videos, and so he knows me in the real world, and he's like, well, that feels dirty because then I also know y'all of these things that are personal, and then you haven't opened up, and he just didn't know what to do about that, and it just was so hilarious to me. I wanted to make a whole video about that experience too, and I guess now I just wanted to make it a couple sentences in this video instead. And that is all 5 of my videos I was gonna film today, all in one video, baby. I am a paragon of efficiency. Let's knock them out, baby. Let's go. Ain't no one make as many jam-packed videos as this guy does. Are you kidding me? Who needs 5 videos when 1 video will do? And that's the whole video, guys. I really thought that I would have more to say, but I don't have more to say, and this video's long enough because this video was secretly 5 videos. And I put on all of my full body tracking for this video. I'm sitting down in a chair right now, and you can see that because I have so much full body tracking. And I can chicken dance, and I can like use my chest tracker and everything. So I could sit down in a chair and blow all of my video ideas for today's filming session into one super duper video. This was such a good video, and I can't really walk out of frame right now because I'm sitting in a chair. So I'm going to stand, and you get to be like, wow, this man is in full body and he's standing so well. That's what you can do when you have full body tracking, guys. And then I'm going to walk out of frame that way, and then we're all just going to have good days because I don't have to film anymore. I made all 5 of my videos in one video. Who am I? All right, bye, guys.